Happy Thursday, my loves. Tomorrow morning at 3:17 a.m. ET, we welcome our Virgo full moon, our final full moon of winter, which is coming to us just 2 days before Spring Equinox and the sun's ingress into Aries, which kicks off a new zodiacal year. So this full moon is a powerful release point in our year. Virgo is the purifier of the zodiac, which is all about refining and clearing out the clutter. And this full moon is also forming a trine to Pluto, the planet of rebirth and regeneration, indicating motivation, around this time for change and improving on our systems and structures. This is a powerful time to spring clean your house, your mind, your life, and just think about getting back to health, getting back to what really fortifies you and supports you on a physical level. Virgo is the physical healer of the zodiac, so doing body work around this time can really be motivating. Let's pull some cards for this full moon, our final lunation of this last zodiacal year, giving way to clarity around our truth and intentions as we move forward into this next year. So we have the High Priestess, the Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant, paring down, simplifying, releasing anything that is not aligned with our values and truths. I get a really intentional energy from these three cards. We know exactly who we are. We know what makes us feel good. We know what fills our cup. We know what we value. We know the essence of the feeling that we want and what our life is all about. And this full moon offers us a really beautiful opportunity to commit fully to that, knowing that us saying yes to what it is we want will require us to say no to other things, will require us to, allow doors to close and other paths to just be in the past. Forgiveness. The High Priestess just brings a really strong sense of our connection to our intuition. Our intuition is so high right now with Pisces season, Jupiter, Neptune in Pisces. We're really connected to ourself, and it's going to be really clear to see what ways of, using our energy are just not serving us anymore, are not totally honoring of our value anymore, what boundaries we actually need in order to streamline our focus. I get a really focused energy from this. There are structures here for us. There is a framework here for us. There is a plan and a path that will be revealed with the Hierophant, and we can see that clearly reflected in our outside world. We can see that reflected in the people around us that inspire us, our role models. There's going to be some very clear next step that we can take to further our mastery of what it is we're here to master and do in this world, and only the way that we can. The High Priestess represents wisdom that only we can generate inside of ourselves in a really intuitive sense. It's like a felt sense of the truth that comes from inside of us, where the Hierophant is, wisdom that comes outside of us. It's wisdom that we gain from other people. And this beautiful mix of energies here is coming in to start this new chapter in our life. Like, how are we relating to what we're learning? How are we relating to the tools that we use? And what's got to go around that, where we may be giving our power over to some structure, some teacher, some plan that we have, forgetting that we are actually the most powerful parts of our whole journey and all of our intentions. There is no real, it's not about a box, right? It's about committing to the routines and the structures and this real creative energy with Mars and Venus still in Aquarius, dancing until April, really thinking about leaning in more fully to a creative energy and inserting more of ourself in our life and putting ourselves and our energy levels first, like letting it letting the old shit go and allowing new space, new fresh energy to come in. Supporting ourselves in doing that. Virgo full moon. Commit to you. Commitment to yourself. And just because you are doing something or creating something that, hasn't been created before, or you don't have necessarily like a clear indication of what it might look like or representation of what it might look like outside of you, doesn't mean that it's not worth taking seriously. There's power in going your own way. There's power in being your own person and being fearless in that. That can be energizing. Nine of Cups. So like, what's fulfilling to you at the very end of the day? We have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Start with the essence of what it is you want, the feeling. And go from there. Let that vision clarify in your mind's eye. With Jupiter and Neptune and Pisces, a very dreamy energy. A very dreamy energy. And this full moon opposite in Virgo is helping us clear out any parts of our physical life that do not actually align with our vision and do not actually align with the energies and the flow of energies into our lives that actually support us in moving in the ways that support our like manifestation of our vision here. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Let's pull an Earth Magic oracle card for this full moon in Virgo. Let's see what comes up for us. It finally feels like spring. Let this full moon just help you lean into the beauty, the life force, the magic of nature, the healing energy of the earth. Attunement, like let it attune you back to yourself and your natural ways, your natural rhythms. It's gonna be easier moving forward, easier to be outside, easier to be you, just easier to feel healthy. The sun's going to be giving more of its life force to us. We don't have to generate it ourselves anymore. Whale, breach. Love that. Let's read the message for this. It is time to take a break, not just a coffee break, but a respite from the usual environment you find yourself in. That trip you want to take, go for it. Tired of being indoors? Make a point to get outside. You have become so attached to your surroundings that you've created within them an illusion of safety. Yet it is not these things that make you feel safe. Rather, the familiarity that you have imbued in your surroundings have generated this false sense of security. Taking time away from the familiar is literally about changing your external environment in a significant way, such as doing something unusual or perhaps something that you have always wanted to experience. Another perspective is breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have constricted you in any way from being who you truly are. This is your opportunity to do some intentional breaching of these thought patterns, which will open you to different worlds and perspectives. How High Priestess and Hierophant is that? Breaking through the barrier of beliefs that have constricted you in any way from being who you are, from being who you truly are. right now. Let this full moon help you breach and break free. Whatever doesn't support your health. Clean, clean, clean. Clean it out. My magical humans, I am wishing you an absolutely splendid full moon in Virgo. If you would like a reading with me, hit the link in my bio. I would love to serve you.